looking at it from an economic standpoint, that this has truly been a very extraordinary time. This is we've never seen housing prices go up as much as they did over the really since the early 90s, when San Diego emerged from a very severe recession, and we at that time saw housing prices diminish. Now, from my understanding of real estate is kind of a supply-demand ratio, that if there's more jobs, then more people are going to want housing, and if we're not building enough housing to accommodate the demand for it, then prices are going to go up. And that seemed to have happened in the beginning of the 90s and starting up through 2000. Our economy then, when we hit 2000, we were actually one of the few economies that went through the dot-com meltdown without falling into recession. We never had a year-over-year job loss here in San Diego. And we continued to grow throughout the 2000 up until just this year that we've actually started to see a job loss. And for those reasons, I have to admit, I missed this downturn as bad as it's been. It was clear to see that the downturn was coming when we saw housing prices double, triple in some markets, which is just unbelievable. And it normally, again, it's demand driven by jobs, by income. And there's no way that our job growth, our income levels are keeping up with this increase in housing supply. Even though we weren't building enough housing either. You know, at first that was sort of my analysis, is that we weren't building enough housing, coupled with our strong employment growth, that caused this big increase. But I have to admit that I never heard of a liar loan, that you could go out and get a loan just by saying whatever they asked you what income you needed to qualify for that loan. Until this year, that's the first I'd ever heard of that. And so, and then this whole credit default swaps things, which is mind-boggling, but now that in hindsight you can see it very clearly what was happening, that the mortgage banks were selling these packages of stinky loans, that selling them to foreign investors, to anybody who they kind of packaged it up where the buyers didn't know what they were buying, and the insurance, even the insurance, the AIGs of the world didn't even seem to understand that. I mean,